What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live show. This is a new segment for me. Let's see if anyone joins. Hope everyone's doing well. It is winter now in Canada, and so you might hear my furnace kicking in because it's winter and it's snowing outside. So I apologize if that's happening. Hey Steve, how are you? Hey the fingers, how are you? Hope the audio's okay. Like I said, it is winter, it's snowing, my furnace is kicking in, so it might be throwing in some noise, but we'll just deal with that. How's everyone doing? I was on Patriots live stream, it was pretty cool. Hey Shotgun Dave, how are ya? Nice to see you, bud. The Fingers, Oscar, how are ya? Steve Sweeney. Yeah, so it was really funny. Nico was doing his live stream today, and it was cool because he's using a bunch of tech that I'd done as reviews, and we kind of got to thinking about, should I bring this segment back? And yeah, I think it's cool to have this segment. It's part of what I am and what I love. So I thought I'd bring it back. The track doesn't have a lot of updates, so today's no real track updates for me to talk about. So what we'll jump into is a whole bunch of toys and tech. What's up, Travis? How are you? Thank you for joining me from down under. Hope you're doing well. Hey Dan, how are you? Like I said, the furnace might kick in and out. Just let me know if the audio is okay. Other than that, hey, thank you. All right, so we're gonna get into a lot of stuff. Over Black Friday, I bought a whole bunch of cars. I bought a whole bunch of camera gear, and I thought it would be, a good time for us to go through it and say hi. Hey, what's up, Steve? Shen RC is in the house. Oh, BS slot cars. Actually, a lot of my purchases are actually because of Cheryl, Steve. So I'm gonna blame Cheryl. But when I saw the Go cars that you had, that Cheryl has collected, I felt intrigued, and I ended up picking a whole bunch of Go cars up as well. So definitely, definitely thought this would be kind of cool. So anyway, let's get into some of the stuff that I got here. We're gonna start with obviously my good friends from England, Magnetic Racing, Ian and Doug. They're awesome, and they were kind enough to put out a Black Friday deal, and I was intrigued enough to go pick up some stuff. So let's see. I have a box. Ugh. I can't do this more eloquently than this, but inside the box we have a whole bunch of goodies. Let's see what I got. So, got one kit, got a second kit here. Got a third kit. Got a fourth kit. Hey, what's up, Sunday South Cars? And hey, I got some candy as well. So let's see what I got. So we got some candy here. Love hearts. uh, some Love Hearts candy, and obviously everyone's favorite, the Chewits. Nobody's likes these more than Shane from Down Under, I guess, because he got a whole box. But anyway, I got 2 packs of Chewits, and I got these. Greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot, Ian and Doug. And then on top of that, so I picked up the 4-lane gantry. So once again, this is the product that's got the phone holder, and it's this is the 4-lane one, so it's a really large. So I picked up one of these. Don't know if I'll use it, but I picked it up. And you might say, why did you pick it up? Well, because I like to support them, and they do great stuff, so why not? Something that I picked up for the track is the Tasty Chicken Hut. That's pretty cool. Alexander, you like the Love Hearts? Sure. Where's your candy? Sunday slot cars. I guess you have to buy some stuff from Magnetic Racing. Or maybe I'll send you some candy next time I see you. Anyway, so I got the chicken shack. It's to go in the refreshments area of my track, which seems to have more buildings that I know what to do with them. And then I really like these new posts, these new signs that they did. So the Pepsi Cola sign, but I got the Egypt one, or Egypt. So I got one of these, and I got a second one as well. And this one is the Pepsi Cola one. So I got this one as well. So those are the kits from Magnetic Racing, and then Ian and Doug were kind enough to throw in one of their phone holders right here. So really happy for that. But yeah, so that's the first set of toys I got from Magnetic Racing. This is obviously a Black Friday deal. It was a really good deal. So thank you, Ian and Doug. Let's see. Alexander, oh, John, what's up? Alexander the Great. Good name for you. Good name for you. We need to do a round 3 of our run, buddy. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I got from Magnetic Racing. Did you guys pick up anything from Magnetic Racing? Let me know. Otherwise, once again, thank you very much, Ian and Doug, for that. I am working on all the lighting that I've bought from them. So I have 8 single head LEDs, I have 8 double head LEDs, and then I have 4 of the 8 head towers to put together, which is what I'm working on right now. Another member of my team is working on the other refreshment stands that I have. So I have the, I guess, the beer hut and the other couple of kits that I got. And they just releasing better and better kits. So, you know, there's no end to what I might be getting from Magnetic Racing. But thank you once again, Ian and Doug, for that, and for the phone holder. I really appreciate it, and I'll go ahead and try and put all this stuff together as soon as possible. But like everything in my life, I have stacks of things to get to, and I'll try and achieve them one at a time. But let's talk about something that's really cool and really different, maybe, for a lot of us. I love camera gear, and so during Black Friday, I had the capability to pick up one of these. This is a lens baby. Now, something that I really want to pursue next year is macro photography or toy photography on a macro scale. So I wanted to get a good macro lens, and so I picked up this kit. Now this kit is really, really, really cool. It's very, very different. So it's a 50mm lens, and this works for my Sony camera. But the funny thing about this is the lens bends. So I don't know if you can see this, but you can tilt the lens. Now these are manual focus lenses. And another thing is these optics change. So if I wanted to switch from this one, which is, I believe this one is the Sweet 50. So this is 50mm. Yeah, this is Sweet 50. I can switch this out for another optic. This one is the soft focus 2. So what it does is it allows me to do macros and change the point of focus. And on top of that, it's got the macro rings as well. so I can increase my macro setup. And if you don't, what? So these are macro lenses that you can use to increase the magnification. So this is really good for toy photography. Obviously, stock cars are toys, so this will increase the level of photography detail I can get. But yeah, this is the new Lens Baby Sweet 50 kit, and it's the macro Sweet 50, so it's got all the macro capabilities. So I will be putting this into action very shortly. And yeah, they do weird things with crystals like this. You can put them in front of the lens and distort the image. So this is very much for yeah, so nifty 50, you probably understand that. That's a regular 50mm. This one is actually able to change the sweet focus. It's still a 50mm lens. It's a manual focus, but I can switch the sweet spots. I can move the sweet spot around. It's very interesting, very technical lens, very artsy lens. So if you're talking about image sharpness and quality, it's not really what this lens is about. This is really about getting a very artistic feel. And what I want to do is actually do a lot of like posters and start selling posters on Conquest Lair. So taking a lot of shots of cars in motion and making posters out of them, and you know, putting up for sale on Conquest Lair, because that's what I want to do next year. So this is the kit that I got, and I'm very excited about it, and it was a really great deal. I saved around $400 on Black Friday by buying this. So this is a toy that I've got. This is one of the tech toys, and I'm really excited about it. So the next thing I want to take a look at is, obviously, when I had the Omni slot box, I only have one analog controller. So I decided to get a second one. I have the DDO, I think 300. So I went ahead and I got the, from Cloverleaf, I went ahead and I got the DD 302. So this one has the 3 levels of control. So you have your sensitivity, your brake, and you have traction control as well. The same one that Marty got, and I decided to pick one up. So I'll be testing this out on my track and seeing how we do. Seems to be something that is well respected throughout the community, so we'll check these out. Check out this DeFalco. Yeah, like I said, I already had the one step down from this one, which I use, but I want to get the one with traction control just to see, does it really create that much of a difference. So glad to have got this. This is another little tech toy that I got as well. Cool. Yeah, so that's, I'm just trying to read the comments here. The Sunday slot cars always got the comments. So yeah, so let's get into some of the cars I got. Obviously, these are from Sunday slot cars. Once again, majority of this was because of Cheryl, from B&S slot cars, or Brother and Sister slot cars. That's Steve and Cheryl. Shen RC is his other channel. But yeah, I picked up a whole bunch of Carrera Go cars. I have a very big Carrera Go collection. And one thing I want to do is set up my rally track. So I picked up 2 rally cars. Both of them are Citroens. Both seem to be from the 2015 WRC. Yeah, so got 2 of these. So yeah, excited to put these on the track, probably do some runs with them, probably do a lot of slow motion. I do have rally track pieces from Carrera Go, and Carrera Go makes some really cool rally segments. So I'm gonna put that together over Christmas break and kind of race some of these 143rd rally cars and other cars. So that's the first two. And then we have, let's see, we have a couple of BMWs here. So these are also 143rd as well. This is the Shell livery and the Schaeffler livery. These are M4 DTMs. Once again, Carrera Go. So really cool. I do like these. Yeah, they did actually release 132 rally cars at some point. I do have like 2 Carrera rally cars upstairs, 132nd. So I know Carrera has the ability to create 132nd rally cars, and I hope they do. But yeah, I got these 2 BMW M4s here. Really enjoy the detail level, even at the 143rd scale. Like the detail level is pretty damn good. And yeah, so really excited to put these on the track as well. And then I got the Lamborghini Huracan here. I think this is the first Huracan I got, but I brought this to run against the Red Bull that I have, Ferrari 488. So this would be pretty cool. And yeah, so got the Lambo here. And then I got 2 Audi R8s. So these will be good running mates as well. Good. I love the R8s. I love the look. And the white and red one is my favorite, actually. The blue is pretty cool, but I think the white and red one does the trick for me. And yeah, so we'll put these on the track as well. So a lot of Carrera Go stuff probably going to be happening on my track. And this is a collection car. This is not something that I will be probably racing, probably staying in packaging. But this is the Valentino Rossi Audi R8. This is the number 46. The black and lime yellow livery, which is Valentino's car. I do have this also coming from SCX in 1/32nd scale as well, because I pre-ordered it from Pendle. And yeah, I love this car, so really happy to get it. I am gonna put it aside though. I have the R8. That's not a guy. Yeah, so the Carrera Go cards are really cheap, actually. So in Canada, they're about $30, $35 in Canada. So really cool. Pretty inexpensive for what you get, and awesome to drive around. And Carrera Go with the track, you can do a lot of really cool things, and I will showcase that on during the Christmas break. I'm going to take a lot of footage of my Carrera Go track, put it up, and rip through it. So definitely happy about that. Yeah, so, and then we'll move on to my 1/32. We'll start with stuff that was older and hard to get, and Billy has to just happened to have them. I'll start with a car that I had my eye on for a while. So this is the Pikes Peak Porsche 935. This is the new modern edition Porsche 935. And I've had my eye on this car for a while. I just love the livery on it. So like the Flying Pegasus on there, and the red with the white and the gray and the black. It's just a beautiful car. So I had been debating about picking this one up because I have a number of these 935s, but you know, I ended up pulling the trigger with Billy's sale and got one of these from him, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, it's a gorgeous car, and the actual car in real life is one of my favorite Porsches as well, after the 911 RSR. So So yeah, really happy with the Pikes Peak Porsche. Um, and then I have, so this is another car that I already have, but because I've raced mine, it got damaged quite a bit. So I wanted to pick up. I am collecting all the 911 RSRs from Carrera, and I wanted to pick one up specifically just for my collection. I already raced this car. I have it already prepped for my track. In fact, I have upgraded the engine on my track car, and I wanted one just for my collection as I'm collecting these. And so this is the 911 RSR, the Bruno's edition, and yeah, definitely gonna be holding on to this one and putting it as part of the collection. But happy that Billy found me one. The only one I'm missing now, I think, is the blue and red one. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, this is the Bruno's Porsche, the fastest Porsche right now on the track that I have. But I picked a brand new one up. The funny thing is these spoilers back here, they break really fast, and because in the beginning I wasn't really collecting, I was just racing. I smashed the spoiler and I never was able to get another one. So I was glad that Billy found this car for me. So definitely another car just for the collection. So these are older cars, nothing new here. But we'll get into some of the newer cars now. Um, Travis already showed this one off on his channel. I believe this is the one that he got from Carrera. So this is the AMG GT3 Evo. And this one is the Bathurst 2022 edition. And this car, now it's hit or miss. Some people love this car, some people don't like it, some people think it's too busy. The front end is amazing. I think, like, if I saw this car coming at me in my rearview mirror, I'd move aside. It looks so angry. So from the front end, I think it looks really great. Is it busy? A little bit. I don't know, but you can't fault the finish. Like, it's such a great finish. The metallic blue on there is just phenomenal. They've done this with the Red Bull, and they continued over on the AMG, and I think it's just beautiful. Then you got the Sun Energy logo on the rear wing there. I mean, in general, this car is just gonna sing on the track. It's a weird burnt orange too. It's not like a pure orange, so it's kind of got a muted kind of orange finish, and then it's got these pops of metallic blue. So, um, yeah, yeah, me too. The shining sticks, I totally agree. I want the Win Porsche in the purple. Um, yeah, I think it'll be really cool if they made that. But we'll pick up whatever we get from them. So I'm really, like I said, I'm a Carrera fanboy, so they don't do much wrong for me. And yeah, this car is a little bit busy for me personally, but then you can't fault the finish, so you gotta put it in the collection. And yeah, so there you go. Next up, let's go to much anticipated. This is the KTM. Obviously, this is the fourth livery in the KTM that they have released. This is the liquid moly design, and look at that. Like, it's so crisp. And the KTM's got a weird stance. I just love this car. And it goes. And I mean, when you put these cars up against each other, they make for really great racing. And I love it. So I love the liquid moly design on the KTM. From the front end, it looks aggressive, very aggressive, very beautiful. So yeah, had to have it, got it, happy. This is livery number 4. So let's see what else Carrera releases next year. But at least we got the KTM's. Still disappointed that I don't have my Lanciers yet. But Billy, as soon as those Lanciers drop, just put them aside for me. I'll pick them up right away. Then we go to another 132nd R8. Now, if they release the 132nd Valentino Rossi, I might have to pick up two, one to race, one to keep. But yeah, this is the man filters. I always love a yellow car. On track, it looks really cool. It's easy to find. And then this one has so much cool graphics on it. The printing is awesome. Look at that engine detail in the rear. One thing about Carrera is they do it well, right? And from the front end, it's a beautiful looking Audi R8. I love this livery. The man livery is so good on this Audi. And these are quick cars. These Audis are short wheelbase. They are quick, just like the AMG GT3s. They sing on track, and they're really fun to drive. So another good car for the collection, I feel. And then we get to one of my favorites of the bunch here. Mainly because it's, once again, you guys know how much I love matte black. So here we go. This is the BMW M4. This is the Schubert Motorsport number 10. Look at this livery. The black, the green, the weird kind of web-like effects that are metallic on there. Now this is a livery. Yellow lights, who doesn't like that? And that beaver tooth front end that looks really cool in the M4 series. Just not in the regular regular line. I don't like it. But, I mean, you can't fault this livery. It's just phenomenal. And you can't go wrong with it. So, look at that. It is amazing. So, my favorite of the bunch right now is this car. I love this car a lot. I will be putting it on track. I don't keep my M4s. I race them. So, yeah, definitely see this on the track soon. Probably going to upgrade it. Probably going to get some slot invasion upgrades for it. Yeah, I'm really excited to really work on this car. So, looks really good, and it is awesome. But, whew, there we go. Yeah, break it. No problems. Yeah, I love this car. Can't get enough of it. And then last but not least, it's the same car, but I picked it up in both sizes. So here we go. We got the Carrera, the 60th anniversary M4. I got it in two sizes because if you are going to collect the Carrera cars, you might as well collect them properly. And I wanted the two sizes because I think it's just good to have if you are collecting. So I got both sizes here. You can see the size differences. Do I love this livery? Out of all the Carrera ones, I don't say this is my favorite. Maybe I think it's just too much red for me. There's a lot of red. I wish the wheels were maybe matte black or something just to give that differentiation. But it is what it is. Is it very Carrera? It definitely is. It's just screams Carrera all the way around. But yeah, I think it's awesome. I love that Carrera does the Carrera liveries, and I'm a very big fan of them. So picking up both is obviously cool. And yeah, the 124 is so much more in detail. So I don't know. It's a toss-up. I think I like the 124 edition a lot, but the 132nd will be cool on track as well. So yeah, these are the two cars that are limited edition, I guess, or specialty edition, 60th anniversary, and I picked up both, and I'm very happy about that. So that is my haul from Black Friday. So what do you guys think? That's what I have. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the chat right now. The 60th celebration logo, yeah, probably. I think the 60th celebration logo will make them what they are, which is like collector's edition. Um, I mean, the detail level on Carrera cars is just phenomenal, so you can't go wrong with them at all. Uh, and yeah, it's really exciting to actually have such a wide lineup of cars. Um, I'm very happy. I'm blessed to have this, and I thought it would be nice to share it with you guys. I do have a lot of other cars coming. Lots of pre-orders because everything seems to be so cool right now. But yeah, just wanted to share a little bit about the tech and toys I got over Black Friday. And now's the time for questions. So if you guys got questions on tech, or if you want to know anything about gear, I think these segments will be really there as well to help. If you want to jump on the live with me and ask a question and get an answer live, you can do that too. That's what this segment is about. I really It's easier for me to talk about tech and toys because it's something that I do all the time, and it's something that I actually live and breathe. So it's very easy for me to talk about. So whether you want to know about lighting, whether you want to know about mics, cameras, slot cars, I mean everyone knows slot cars here, but I'm here for that, and that's what I want to do. Yeah. BS slot cars believes the crossbow was good. So which ones are you gonna pick up, Steve, to race with Cheryl? Which one would you race? Which one? What would you pick up to race? Let me know. Let's see. So which cars do you guys want to see on my track first? Let me know as well. I don't know. I have so many cars right now. I don't know what to start off with. My other favorite car, obviously, is the Valentino Rossi car. Like, I can't believe I got this right away. I don't even think Billy knew what he got when he had this car up in his live stream. So, yeah. All right. So here we go. We have a question. So, Roll, what camera do you recommend for beginners? Also, what about a camera slider? So when you're talking about a camera slider, are you talking about a gimbal, or a natural slider that will move, an automatic slider that moves back and forth with a camera on it? There's lots of different things that you can get. So let's talk about camera first. I think so. The reason why I first of all canceled this segment was because I had a lot of people reach out to me and say that all I recommended was expensive stuff, and I kind of got maybe put back by that because I don't really recommend things that I don't buy, and I don't test. So I'm gonna ask the first question when you say what camera do I recommend? What's your budget like? Because for me, I think budget determines everything. And you can start as low as $100 and below, and go as expensive as $15,000. I think is one of the cameras that I have. So it really comes down to budget. So when you say a beginner camera, I need to understand what kind of budget you have. And then for sliders, I showed off two of those dollies, moving dollies that can work as sliders for pretty much your phone and everything else. If you want to get into sliders, I have a weapon slider, and I also have um, another slider. I forget the name of it, but I do have two bigger sliders. And then I also have a pan, tilt, and zoom, pan and tilt slider combo as well from Weapon as well. And they are one of the best sliders out there right now. Oh, Zeppon. It's Zeppon. Zeapon. But I think what I really need to understand is what uh, you know level. So GoPros are amazing. If you picked up a GoPro, it's great. It does everything you need. It's got stabilization built in, so you don't really need a gimbal or anything like that. Nico just picked up this Pocket 3, but it is pretty much very expensive. Um, yeah, so for a slider, that's a scene for Crexo. Uh, yeah, so I actually showed two inexpensive sliders. One is from Newer. Actually, I'll bring them over. Just give me 1 second. I'll go grab them. So anyway, I didn't find both of them, but I did find this one. So this one is a little camera dolly, and it moves back and forth, and you can actually bend it and twist it so it moves in circles. Um, it's about $150. This is the newer one. This is the latest one. They actually have one that's a little bit cheaper. It's made with 3 wheels, and these are great. And they are great for flat surfaces or even running parallel to a car on track. They're not as fast, and but they can move, and they do some cool tracking shots. But I found with the stock cars, because they move so fast, just moving with a GoPro in unison with a car gives you some really cool tracking shots. So maybe I suggest that one. But yeah, these are awesome too. They're really cheap as well. What is a good 60 FPS 4K camera? Once again, so I just bought I bought a webcam that was 60 FPS wide angle, 120-degree field of view. I bought that, and they were really inexpensive. They're $90 on Black Friday sale, or $70, I believe. And I'm actually setting a bunch of them off so that I can capture the full track. So I'm doing an 8 camera live stream probably tomorrow or Friday. Actually, sorry, Friday. So Friday I'll launch an 8 camera live stream for the track. Done a lot with the web cameras I've got. So yeah, does that help? Shining sticks? Let me know. Um, yeah, my camera does follow me, it tracks me. So if I move around, the camera would auto tracks. And this is a really cool light, by the way, too. Little, a little molus. It's battery operated, very bright light. It's good for product shots and stuff. But I'll just switch it off for now because we're done with showcasing product. Yeah, tracking is really good now. I have a whole bunch of different AI trackers. So this DJI Pocket 3, it has tracking. I have the Link, which is the camera that's actually my top down. So this camera right here, this is a tracking camera as well. But I don't have it on. Um, and then I also have gimbals that track automatically now. So I have gimbals that are basically tracking gimbals. So independent of camera, I can do tracking with those. When you shoot on your own by yourself, you tend to find things that will help you out. So that's why dollies, sliders, um, all these come into play. So Okay, so the one that I recommend for slow motion, 1000 frames per second, is the ZV-1. So Shining Sticks, if you go back and look at the Sony ZV-1, just make sure it's not the Mark 1, not the Mark 2. So there's a couple of cameras that you can get that will track at 1000 frames per second. That is the ZV-1, the RX100. These are both Sony cameras. You can get the XE90s, I think, as well, which is a as a camcorder that does 100 frames per second, or I think so. But that's expensive. The ZV-1, I believe, is around $700 or $800. The RX-1 is $1,400, and I think the the PX100, I think, is the Handycam that does 1,000 frames per second. That one's around $2,000. So your best bang for buck is the ZV-1. It's also, for me, if I recommend anyone who wanted to get a camera, I think the ZV-1 is the perfect camera as a content creator to start. And if you don't want to shoot on your phone, like, obviously, the easiest thing to do is start with your phone. But I personally don't like to use my phone to shoot, because I use my phone to play music like I am right now, or to you know to use it as a phone. So I prefer cameras. Um, but I love cameras from the very cheap to the very expensive. I have them all. I test them all. I play with them all. I learn them all, because that's something I just like to do. And also lighting, and a lot of, like, mics. That's another thing. Audio is huge. But the Sony ZV-1 is probably the best. For me, the best camera to start off with as a content creator, even till today, I think, is the ZV-1. It's got a lot of inbuilt capability, and it's a point and click camera. It doesn't have interchangeable lenses, so you don't have to worry about lenses or anything like that. You just got the camera. I think the only problem with the ZV-1, the Mark 1, is that it's got a it doesn't have a wide enough lens. But you can always get the adapters. Like, I put a $50 adapter on top of it and got a wide angle lens on it. So you can do whatever you want with it. But to shoot slow motion, I'll warn you, you need a lot of light. So the one thing that you need for slow motion, especially 1,000 frames per second, is light. So I just warn you in advance that lighting is a big thing to look at if you want to shoot slow motion, because you're asking the camera to do a lot of very short bursts, and that means it needs a lot of light to capture information. No, I've done a lot of 1,000 frames per second. I have done a lot of 1,000 frames per second already. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I have done a lot of 1,000 frames per second with just, the basic ZV-1. I do have a lot of light though, so I do bring a lot of light when I do the 1,000 frames per second. So that's why I'm just warning you guys. Like, 1,000 frames per second will require a lot of lighting. So if you can shoot outdoors, it's fine. Yeah, like, sunlight is good enough. But if you're shooting indoors, be prepared to. Let me know if you have any other questions, guys. Hey, more people are joining in. If you guys want to see other cars, let me know. I don't know. I just thought I'd just showcase what I got so far. I'm more interested to see what Cheryl and Steve will be racing next. You're my inspiration for my next racing video. So, Um, yeah, for the slow motion, the strobe light effect that you get when you watch the video is due to lack of proper lighting. Yes, also the frequency. So um, when you shoot 1,000 frames per second, sometimes your natural light will get affected and you get a strobing effect. That's just a frequency thing. Yeah, so um, yeah, exactly. So 120 is not as bad. I shoot normally 240 all the time. When I'm shooting cars, I normally just shoot 240 frames per second. My cameras are switching on me, crazy. Uh, so you're running go cars next. Which ones are you running, Steve? Is the black go car a new one? You're talking about this one? Is this the one you're asking about? I believe this is a brand new release from Go. Um, yeah, I think Billy just got these go cars in. I think I just wiped Billy out of all the go cars he just got in. The only old ones were the rally cars that he had left over, which I picked up as well. Did I? Patrick Harper asks. Um, you know what? I'm just gonna switch this camera. So Patrick Harper is asking if I got the Shell livery M4. I did not get the Shell livery M4. Um, I decided to go with the Carrera one. So I got the Carrera ones, and then I got uh, really I got this one as well, which I think is really cool. These are the M4s I got this time. Oh, you're racing the Vipers. I have a lot of the Vipers. Um, so are you going Viper versus Corvette like in the box, or are you just going Vipers against Vipers? If you like 132nd Vipers, you can get them from Scale Auto. They make the best GTS Vipers, the modern day Vipers. So, yeah, pick up the Scale Auto ones. Yeah, the black and green just that's like my favorite car out of the bunch that I picked up. 100%. Yeah, Steve, are you just racing Vipers? Or are you racing the Viper versus the Corvette? That's my question to you. Because I think the Viper versus the Corvette is a better race. In the Carrera Go, that is. I hope you're talking about Carrera Go. Well, if you guys got any more questions, let me know. I'm just going to hang out here for a bit. What is it, 10:20? I'll hang out for another 10 minutes or so. Viper versus Viper. So you're going with the American livery, the red, white, and blue versus the black one or the gray one. I forget which color Vipers I have. No, I believe. Are you talking about? You're talking about Carrera Go, right, Steve? Yeah. So you're talking about the Carrera Go ones, Steve, or are they the actual ones? Let me know. Yeah, for sure. The Gas Monkey Vipers, actually, all the all the scale auto Vipers. I love them all. I have so many of them. That's one of my favorite cars, so I pick up a lot of those. But the Gas Monkey one is pretty cool. So, same cars, two Vipers, different colors. Nice. Did anyone do their GRL trucks to run? I think so. Some people have done it. I have not done mine. Lights Warren. I'll probably do mine Friday. Yeah, probably do mine Friday to Warren. I saw you did yours early, so I know some other people did theirs today, but I haven't been checking. I know I got some form entries that came in, so probably done. A red one with white stripes. Nice. Yeah, I think Dan is doing his tomorrow night. Sean Casey did his tonight. I know that because Sean Casey submitted his tonight. Yeah, the Fly Vipers are really cool, but nothing beats the Scale Auto Viper. I think the Scale Auto Viper is just amazing. Scale Autos in general, just beautiful cars. Uh, I'm biased because that's the brand I love. So, besides Carrera, Scale Auto, and then MR Slot Car, and then Revo Slot, and then it goes down the line from there. Sunday, good luck. You know, last week I had to watch your video. I watched your run so I could get the timings. But yeah, it's okay. Right now it's fine. When it's only 10 races, it's fine. When I have 20, I might be a little bit more stickler. Uh, I think we should get Steve and Cheryl to join our GRL next season. Then they can race against all of us. They can race against each other, and then they can race against all of us and see how they stack up. Should be interesting, right, Steve? Come on. But I don't know if you have Carrera track. All right, I'm gonna stay on for 5 more minutes. I'll get us to an hour, and then I'm gonna bug off for the evening. And then watch out for Friday because I'm gonna put some of these cars on track and make them run some laps and start recording them down. Um, those Carrera go cars really go on the polycar track. My sister likes how they handle and turns on blistering speeds. Yeah, because they got good magnetic force and they're small. Their wheelbase is really tight, so they can do your track no problem. Especially the F1 cars because they're also low to ground. I watch your F1 race. Um, But I think, yeah, these Audis, the Vipers will be very quick on your track. Oh my God, it's Boone in the house. Boone, hey Boone, how are you? How you feeling, brother? Hope you're recovering. It's good to see you here, man. Really appreciate it. Um, like I said, hope you have a speedy recovery, my friend. Uh, but haha, Shan, you have no more room. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Look, I have slot cars, Lego. Um, if only it's a good thing I sold my wargaming collection. But yeah, I feel you. It's yeah, totally, totally. But RCs are cool. I think I'm watching more and more of your RC stuff, and I'm getting more and more converted to come back to RCs as well. I have a bunch. I have a couple of them, not too many. Well, a lot of the Tamiyas are. A lot of the Kyosho Mini Zs are here. They're all lined up here. Yeah, there's a Kyosho Mini Zs. Like they're fabulous. Detail level on them is pretty crazy too. So this is a drift car. This is a drift Celica. So can't go wrong with these. It's a nice RC. Yeah, the F1 go cars are amazing. Do really well on track. I think I'm gonna run mine as well. I'm gonna probably tear up my go cars from the packaging and run them because of you. You guys are inspiring me. Yeah, F1s in general just fly. I mean, like even the 132 F1 cars, if you put on a good set of tires, like they fly. Um, they do really well on track. I'm actually waiting for some tires from Paul Gage for my Lewis Hamilton one, and then I'm gonna do a video on that car soon. So, yeah, those the F1 goes are amazing. You guys should definitely get some of those in. Yeah, I have the crawlers. I have a Jeep and I have the Toyota. Yeah, Shan. I already have the two crawlers they made. I got I got a Jeep and I got the Toyota Highlander, I believe. Both of those are Mini Zs. I have a big Mini Z collection. Well, quite a big collection. Yeah, go cars are amazing. Now that you start to open up to all scales, like I think the gold cars really hold their own. At 143rd, they have just enough detail or just amazing amount of detail, and they fly on track too. So they're really fun to drive. So yeah, definitely. And the price point, you can't beat a go car price point. It's so well priced as well, so you don't break the bank when you go get them. Any more questions about camera stuff or gear or anything technical that I can help out with? That's what this session's about. Let me know. Which cars do you pick up from Skelectric, Shan? I should just call you Steve. I keep on saying Shannon, Steve. I'm mixing it up. But Steve, what cars did you pick up for Christmas? Yeah, the fingers. Your tree track looks amazing. Nice. Mini Z Rally. I do have. I do have. Here's a Mini Z Rally. It's the Toyota Celica Repsol. I actually drove this car in Kenya. Um, my family picked this up when U-Haul Kankunen crashed it, and we rebuilt it, and I drove it in a rally stage, a couple of rally stages. Yes, I'm returning this series, Slacker Wildman. Um, after talking to Nico and to Pete and to a couple of my friends, and this is a big part of who I am. I am a tech guy, and I think this is a big part of what my channel should be about. So yes, I will be bringing this series back. I'll do tech and toys every 2 weeks. Sometimes it will be more tech, sometimes it'll be more toys, but I think this is a big part of who I am. So why not bring it back? And this channel is my channel, so um, yeah, I yeah, I got affected by some of the comments, and yeah, I shouldn't have. So I'm back. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. Yeah, the goal for value is some of the best value, I think. So definitely. Yeah. Yeah, one of my favorite cars here from the Mini Z line is my Sauber. So beautiful. So I also have this in the slot car version from Slotted. So Mini Z's, love them. Yeah. Social media can be a bit cruel sometimes. I think people don't mean it; they just say what they comes to mind. But I think as a content creator, sometimes you put yourself out there, and yeah, it's sometimes hard to take what people say. But yeah, that's part of being a content creator. You gotta be tough, and I'm just learning, like everyone else. I'm learning how to handle it, and teaching my daughter how to handle it too, because she has a YouTube channel and she has to go through this as well. They say that the younger generation is blasted by almost 200% more data every year. So can you imagine how much your brain is processing? It's amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Chinese Steaks. Yeah, next time I'll play around with my 360 camera a bit with you guys. We'll do some 360. I'll show you what I do with it, how I reframe it, and how to actually produce some stuff with it. Maybe that's kind of cool. So maybe we'll play around with that. There's also a new camera that I'm thinking about purchasing as well, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that. But we'll see. There's lots of cool stuff coming down the pipe. Yeah, so the E cars, the electric cars, they're really good. The electric ones are really fast. So if you want, if you want to buy a really good performing Formula E car, I'd buy the electric ones. The Carrera ones are cool, but the tires are very, very narrow. And when you put them up against F1s, they don't hold up. But if you get the electric one, I think they have the more modern looking one, and they are fast. So VW Passat and the Pagani Huayra. Yeah, Scott actually does some cool like standard cars with no liveries on them. Yeah, 100%. Stock car, the community is great. I have no complaints. Like I said, it's not the regular people that the everybody that is very supportive in the hobby. I mean, I wouldn't be here if they weren't. So yeah, a lot of respect for all of you, and I thank and appreciate each one of you for being part of my channel. I mean, who knew 1,000 plus people would be interested in what I have to say? It's kind of mind-boggling for me. But it's a journey, and yeah, I enjoy every part of it, especially because I get to play with all the cool stuff I like. So um, yeah, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, what time is it right now? Whew, I said I was gonna be on for 5 more minutes, but okay, 4 more minutes, then we're gone. This time for sure, I'm gone. All right. Yeah, so you did get the Skelectric ones. Yeah, the Skelectric ones, the Formula E from Skelectric are really cool, and they're the modern ones. So they're newer than the ones that Carrera released, and they have some beautiful liveries as well. Patrick Hopper, I appreciate you as well, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that, well, man. Thank you. Skelectric Formula E is one well. Yeah, 100%. So you guys didn't tell me which was your favorite livery of everything I showed you this evening. I showed you 16 cars. Let me know which ones are your favorites. Should we go through them one more time? We got the Carrera one. We have the black and green one, M4. We have the Audi, the Man Audi. We have the Merc. We have, man, running out of space here. We have the KTM. Oh, we have the KTM here. And then we have the two Porsches. So which ones are your favorite? Yeah. Anyone got cars coming in for Christmas? I think I did all my Christmas shopping already. I hope the Lanciers come in before Christmas. That would be like my ultimate Christmas present. The two Lanciers from Carrera. Here's hoping, Billy. The the Pagani ones, yeah, they're really cool looking, and they come in really cool colors too. So, yeah, could be really cool. I don't know if they'll. I don't know how well they run on track. Um, I don't know. You have 2 cars left to come in. I think I have 3 cars arriving from 4 cars actually coming in from Pendle, and then the rest are all pre-ordered. So I have 40 cars I ordered in November 16, so I have 20 that will come in, and then I have 20 that are left to come in probably next year at some point. Too many I like. I'm hoping that the Carrera Lanciers come in. That's the only one that I'm hoping for. Yeah. Billy, you gotta show us which car you got. Cause yeah, you spending $90 on a car. This one I gotta see. So let me know which car you got. Is it the Carlos Sainz one, the Marlboro livery, or which one is it? Let me know. I do like 2 Porsches as well. Can't go wrong with Porsches, can you? Of course. 911 RSR, always a crowd favorite. Always a favorite at the lair. You're blocking my eyes. Come on. There you go. And this one as well. This car is sweet. All right. Well, I'm going to call it there for tonight, guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll try and get back in 2 weeks and see what we got. I don't know if I'll have anything at that point. But I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. And, oh, the white and orange one. You're talking about this one. Let's see. Can I pull these down without wrecking anything? Is this the one you're talking about, Billy? Let me know if this is the one you're talking about when it comes to rally cars. Zaxby Turbo. Which one, Billy? Because Zaxby Turbo has some really cool liveries as well. Not the white one. If it's the plain white one, yeah, I can totally understand it being something that you would not like. I haven't run the Repsol yet. It's something I gotta do. I have such a backlog of cars that I have to run. I haven't Yeah, the Repsol one. This one is a special one. It's a Call of Saints edition. You got a good car there, Billy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it there tonight. You guys have fun. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys again on another tech and toys chat. If you have questions about tech, if you have questions about shooting, cameras, whatever, just save them and ask them on the live. If you want to jump on the live stream, you're welcome to jump on as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, guys. Bye.